Hey guys, welcome back to another Trackside Let's Play. Last time we left off, we were in the tunnel of the St. Paul Pass. There we go. And here we go. Looks like the cab's not bouncing around anymore. It's a little odd. As soon as I get out of the cab, it will start bouncing around. I don't know. So last two Let's Plays I didn't have my mouse pressure going. So here it is, this is what I'm doing. It'll take a while to get out of this tunnel. Is that a curve? There's a curve up ahead. Oh Jesus. Red signal. Signal up ahead. Alright, let's get out of the cab here for a second and switch the switch. It's in the wrong position. Weird. That's not supposed to be red. Because I know for a fact there's another train coming up with this line. It's supposed to... For a fact that he's... Yeah, there he is. So I'm supposed to be allowed to get into the junction. Wait a minute. Was he stopped too? Oh my god. So both trains are stopped. For some reason, I think we might have an issue here with the game. With our first major issues. Because this signal's supposed to be green and the other train's supposed to be moving. Let's see here. That's not what I want. Let's see the messages. And that still doesn't pop up. Well, if you fail the mission, we'll fail the mission. So it gives me two different things. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so we have an issue. I'm going to have to do that entire campaign again. And as a result... great. That is ruined. Alright guys, I'll be right back before I can actually get this fixed. Apparently that signal was supposed to be green and yet it's screwed up. Alright. Be right back, guys. Alright guys, here, well, I'm back. Roughly back in the same place we were last time. This time the signal was yellow and, well, Hopefully things are a lot better. The cab is swinging again. I guess there was a small bug with save games. If you save a game, it will actually screw up. And again, this game's in its beta, so naturally it's gonna have a few bugs. Try to adjust it again. I get comfortable in this chair, and it doesn't seem to want to get. I think I want to get too comfortable. Looking at myself in the camera, I can see that a little part of my mustache here has been shaved off and this one hasn't. I have to fix that next time. Alrighty. Now that the signal's yellow, we can actually focus on trying to finish this mission. 30 miles an hour. We're going to keep doing that for a while. Sorry if the camera is shaking. I'm just shaking the foot. So, in a couple of weeks, on my fanfiction.net profile, a lot of people are probably asking this on fanfiction.net, not here, but I'll be submitting my next chapter of my How to Train Your Dragon fanfic, Flying High. One of the videos I posted up, my retro play actually, I posted up my link to my fanfiction.net profile, which I'll do the same here, but a lot of that fanfiction stuff is smutty fanfiction, so if you're not into that, that's fine. Camera swing a bit. What I'm doing. Nothing over that of interest. I do like this locomotive. This is a nice locomotive. I wish they had it for Trainz 12 though. Yeah. If you go on the download station, this guy, Tume, T-U-M-E, had originally designed this route and everything, and I'm gonna start slowing down now. And I guess he's a big Milwaukee Road fan, because right, there we go. What's that? And as a result, he just made this route, and it wasn't available for anybody in Trainz 12 or on the download station, which is kind of upsetting for me. This route would have been good in Trainz 12. Just had two different routes, of course. I guess they were waiting for the changeability thing for this train. But the changeability in the weather for this route to come out. There we go. Check my camera again, see if I'm on centered. There we go. Oh. 16 miles an hour. We don't need to go too fast before we stop. So the train is probably just starting to pull up. Took me a damn while to get all the way up here. 1 hour 16 minutes. So as of now, right now, I'm still on the verge of trying to get GTA 5 for the PC. Its release date is April 15th, which is tax day here in the United States, and actually find it quite interesting that they're releasing it then. I think that was its original release date on console too, when it was released 2 years ago. Yeah, that's right. It's been 2 years since the game has originally been released. They've re-released it for PC. A lot of people are saying that this is probably going to be a shitty port. A port to the PC. So, I don't know. I have my doubts that this game is going to be anything less than what the console is. But then again, I also have a large, like, I don't know what's going to happen. Brother. There's the locomotive there. See it. There you are. I always like passing trains on the on this game. It's always interesting to see what they got. Let's see what they're doing. This camera's all good. Sure. Shake, 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 shake. There he is. Of course, he's not going to honk back, but still, we'll have to do that. Looks like he's slowing down a bit. I'll slow down myself. Looks like 24 miles. I can't see with white on white. I love watching the train go by. I'm guessing this is an empty mixed freight. Oh, then again, those cars are full. There's another set of diesel in the middle. Usually that's for braking power as well as just general pushing power. So not putting so much strain in the middle of the train. You see trains in the middle of a giant consist like this, it's usually power purposes. Power and braking. Yep. Looks like we managed to hit the top point early. Last time I actually got here before the boost ran by, but the boost is going to pass by us before we get to this point, and we're going to be allowed to go through, or we're going to have to stop early. Looks like what's going to happen, our train is actually going to take a bit longer. It looks like the caboose is coming up though. There's the caboose. Good, 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 good. Right on schedule. Alrighty. We have the green signal, we're good to go. He's going to continue on his way. Continue on my way. So that was 151 that passed us. Alright, it's gonna take a while before our locomotive eases back to speed. Or maybe not. I think we crested the summit. I don't know. Back to here. SD40's behind us. What's that thing? Check. Yep, SD40's-2s. Look like, oh, everything's in order. Take a while. I might actually finish up the Let's Play with this, because this portion is just pretty quick. It's just going downhill from here or so. This is one of my favorite routes because, not just because of the Milwaukee mode, but it's the fact that there are two different versions of the route built in. There's the winter, and then there's the summer route. And honestly, that's going to be a nice change of pace. I mean, I'll show you guys the summer version of the route, but there's not really much to do. It's the same thing, only with grass instead of tree, with snow. 29 miles an hour, sorry. Got nothing better to do. Just watch the train go by, I guess. The interstate should be showing up soon. Yeah, this is during the era where the interstate was just starting to reach this area. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, this section of the line is no longer there, I think. I think after the Sioux line took it over, I think they tore up this line, and it's no longer there. There's really no point in having a line like this. Either the Sioux tore it up, or the line that later took over the Sioux, which is the Canadian Pacific, kept the line in operation for a little longer. And I'm not sure. I don't know the history. I'm glad some of those EF4 survived. At least one of them did, and that's the Illinois Railroad Museum. We got 2 stars now, quickly approaching 3. 1,500 points, and we get 3 stars. On the curve. So yeah, if you notice now, it says proceed to Drexel 2 out of 3. Well, it was originally 1 out of 3. I guess when you hit that siding with the passing westbound, it goes 1, then 2, and then you're on your way to the final section of the road. I took a whole bunch of screenshots when I was playing around with this route originally, so well, I keep using those as images, you know, the cover images. Just add lettering to it, and then, but I haven't been able to see them through when I upload them and cover images there. It's not showing up for me. It's just showing the YouTube symbol with the the 3 periods in it. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, yeah, just trying to, oh, there we go in the tunnel. There we go. Bounce around a bit in the cab. Holy crap. Then, but yeah, just probably use that again. I don't know if these cover images are not showing up for you guys. I really would love them to, because apparently that gets views, and because my last two Trackside videos, which are just this route as I'm driving it, a little talking, there's a whole bunch of views currently. It's like, I think I've already gotten like 50 views on both with both videos together, and that's pretty impressive. I'm just a little young upstart. I have no idea what I'm doing, really. I mean, I would like to keep up with my fan, like a small group of people that would end up being my fans, but as it is right now, I can't find my mouse cursor. Where the hell is my mouse cursor? Oh. I'm looking over at like this section of the screen here, and my mouse cursor is all the way down here. I don't know what's going on with my eyes. So eventually I need a new prescription for my glasses. It's been like a year since I've been a year and a half really, since I've gotten a new prescription, so. I'm just gonna check this out here. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay. Wow. Don't speak Russian. What time is it over in Russia? Like noon? No, it's past noon. It's like 6 p.m. I don't know what's going on over there. What the hell are the Russian people speaking on here? Well, then again, it could be Ukrainians or whatever. I don't know. That's another thing. I've noticed there's a lot of Russian content for Trainz New Era, Trainz 12, and subsequent games. As a result, just really, I find it slightly odd that all this Russian content is out there for these games, and yet as well as a bunch of American content, but there's very little freeware British content, as well as like some of the other European nations or Asian countries. I don't know why that is. For instance, the Tornado, which is number 6163, 60163. That's the British Tornado, which is an A1 class, Gursley. And I have not seen a single version of that locomotive as either freeware or payware for Trainz. There's a Railworks version for it, but other than that, I mean, the closest thing I can think of was the Duchess that's in the blue livery that you get when you pre-order this game. And so far I haven't gotten that, but I don't know. Maybe it'll pop up once once the full game comes out. I don't know. But a lot of the British content you get is almost all payware. There's some on the download station, but they're iffy at best. I mean, I would gladly pay for some British locomotives like the Rocket, which is classic. I mean, Subpar Productions, they've actually recreated the Norris, which is a 420 locomotive from like 1847. And the locomotive is, nice. There's no whistle on it, but then again, you don't really need a whistle for the Norris. It's an old locomotive. But yeah, I don't understand how the biggest nation for preserving steam locomotives, Great Britain, they have more steam locomotives than in the United States active right now. And I don't know why they're not there. I mean, there should be plenty of payware and freewares to British steam locomotives. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but from what I could find, they're not all there. I mean, I found, like, the closest thing I can think of is the British, set is the Thomas the Tank Engine locomotives that several sites have had. And I just really, I mean, there's a lot that hasn't been done that should be done. Eventually, I'm gonna start modeling some of my own content and showing that off on Trackside. I just need to get a handle of Blender first, the modeling program. Other than that, I don't see any issue with trying to find images and schematics and stuff like that, because I can go to the forums and ask for some help. The community is really helpful when it comes to modeling and designing and problems. And that's what I like, For me, that's what I need. I need help with a bunch of my content. This must be the Northern Pacific line down here. But yeah, if I need help, I would gladly contact some guys from the Trainz forums and have them help build maybe like a route or something where it's obviously heavily oriented on history. If I'm doing like a freelance route or a route that doesn't need too much detail, I'll probably build it myself. But as soon as the full version of Trainz: The New Era comes out, I'm going to be building, which is of course in May. I'm going to be starting to build this Missouri Mega Route, which is going to be like the biggest biggest route anybody's ever created, really. I'm going to be building a line to like Springfield, Missouri, Centralia, Illinois, Birmingham, Alabama. All over the place. I mean, this is going to be one of the big. I want to have it real scale, too, which means that this is going to take forever to build everything. One thing about the route is that I'm probably going to be using payware, mainly the nickel plate road payware, which is kind of. I'm sure most people have already gotten it, the nickel plate road payware, because this is one of the one of those good payware sets that I really don't want to live without. To take into the account that Trainz: A New Era has ended up using the nickel plate road high-speed freight sets as a base for their C&O what the hell the K4s are called, locomotives like 2716. I really don't. I mean, they use a lot of that modeling in that locomotive, and as a result, it just looks amazing. I really think that when the nickel plate high-speed freight set came out for Trainz 12, it was a test to see if that kind of graphical detail would work on an older engine. On a brand new engine, and they just released it, with very few changes to Trainz 12. It's a nice thought that the creators of the game which are all the way in Australia, yeah, the company is like in, I don't know, some small Australian town. The Oran company, I have no idea. I was calling them Aurora for a short time, and then Oran, I don't know. But, you know, they do all this detailing on the nickel plate road high-speed freight set. And as a result, it just looks fantastic. It's really accurate to the real thing. The whistle has a 3-part echo, which is amazing. So if you blow the whistle, if you listen closely, you'll actually hear like a small echo. And the bell sounds great. The shots are accurate. It's just a real shame that the C&O locomotives on here, on Trainz New Era, did not reach that same level of authenticity. But then again, 2716, one of the few surviving locomotives, does not operate anymore. It's at the Kentucky Railway Museum, and obviously it hasn't run because of firebox issues. Because the firebox back in the 80s and 90s was tracking Fort Wayne Historical Society, which operates 765, was running 2716 for a short time before they had to retire it because of issues with the firebox, and they had to repair it multiple times. That's one of the interesting things about the locomotive, is that it ran for 1 year under Southern's steam program as Southern 2716, and then, you know, for maybe a year or two under the Fort Wayne Historical Society as C&O 2716. And of course, 765 was later renumbered to 2765 for a small New River excursion for a few years for the New River trains. And it just, I think these C&O K4 Kanawathas are really nice, and real people identify them as one of the most iconic C&O locomotives, next to the Allegheny, which is a 2666. And to be perfectly honest, I would have a hard time arguing with somebody that thinks that they are the most iconic, because I mean, obviously, just like the nickel plate road S2 Berkshires and the Penn DK4s, they are probably the most iconic locomotives in the entire world, the United States. I mean, not once have I, seen the 765 and thought, I mean, the first time I saw 765, it's actually on a video on the Ohio Central, where 12, 25, and 765 were on the Ohio Central for a photo charter for like a weekend or something like that. And I saw 765 for the first time, and like, that's a cool locomotive. I mean, I immediately put that locomotive with, together with some of the more popular excursions that I've seen over the years. And it just really makes me think that, like, many of the iconic locomotives, like the EF4 here, these are iconic because they were meant for a European nation that never got them. I think the Milwaukee Road ones were modified a little later to have like a single cab, but looks like but we were, they are probably some of the most iconic locomotives that I have ever seen on the rails. Like, I've seen videos of South Shore 803, But other than that, I haven't really seen a lot of these locomotives out there that either are not in the Milwaukee Road paint or, you know, some other railroad has got them. Tell me the cars back there are bouncing around. This is one of those things that I'm always terrified is when the cars are bouncing around. This is the final stretch here because we're finally level with the highway there. As a result, we're gonna be able to hit 60 in a minute. Finally. Went over the pass, got to spend 30 miles an hour on almost the entire route. Oh, there we go. Supposedly we were supposed to hit 60, but I guess line decided to change that and go back to 30. It's so interesting how this route works, how this game works, because for some weird reason, the next limit and then the limit here does not change until you're about like 50 cars into your train. Or if your entire train is like passed through. And if your train's like a mile long and you've got like a mile to hit 60, and then you suddenly hit 30. I mean, that's one of the weird things about this game. I wish they would fix that, where as soon as you pass the limit sign, you can actually go 60. But instead, they just have this... Okay, come on, slow down. Effort to slow it down. Yeah, it's really weird how this speed system works. I mean, I should be able to go 60 now, but it still says I can only go 45. Watch, as soon as I pass the 30 limit, which is coming up here, it will suddenly drop down to 30 like instantaneously. It's weird. I mean, it's really weird how this works, and I don't really like it. I would love it if I could go 60 once I pass the sign, and then go 30 once I pass the sign, but. Speed up again. Whoops, I slowed down. There we go. So we've gone about 38 miles in the entire route. We're almost done here. I think I'll finish this route for this Let's Play. Hey, at least I've been talking this entire time. Very little dead air, as I would call it, on the radio. See? Immediately, I go it jumps me up to 60 and immediately down to 30. Really weird. Yep. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's some little thing there. I have like a couple apps on here that I play around with, and I get the notifications every once in a while. So So apparently I can only go 30 on the sidings, which is really annoying. So, I guess that's going to be the issue later on. 47 minutes of time. It'll take forever. We're almost to our destination. Shouldn't be too long before we're the hell? Seriously? That job's on the chat. Ugh. Alright, cannot tell if I'm centered. Okay. Looks like the video in this are just about a second off. But that doesn't matter, I'll fix that. I want it to be where it's even. But supposedly I record, press the record across it. Yeah. So there's Northern Pacific line right there, but I'm guessing that I'm not going to be able to go 60. I'm going to have to stop and keep going at 30. We passed the limit now. 60 miles an hour, I think, I don't know. I mean, I can see that it says that the next limit 60 is coming on, but I don't know. Jeez. Oh. Sitting down on my ass all day, and I'm trying to do a Let's Play here. I have to sit on my ass all day. Where's my butt? There we go. Sorry, I have to kind of adjust the camera because I'm sitting up. There we go. Alright. Now 1 hour 51 minutes. Almost said 15. What the hell? Oh, I was just gonna say, okay, 30 to the next 20 miles, and I'm guessing that's the entrance of Drexel that we're going into. This game is often very strict on the speed limits. For some weird reason, on some areas you cannot go over a certain speed. And as a result, the game will suddenly stop as you go over a certain speed. I don't know if it's actually censoring curse words or if people are just typing that. Because I've noticed a lot of people do that. I mean, I've noticed that happens a lot when people are trying to curse. I don't know if it's like some child-friendly thing, or I don't It's just really weird to me. I think I was sat back down and you can't. Okay. Okay, that's not proper. Oh. Okay, finally I can go 60. Move the train a little bit. Play with the camera. We're just about over with this, so. I guess I'll make this an extra long episode for a little bit. So, so once we end it, I don't have like a 15-minute episode of finishing the route. I like the hum of these locomotives. Normally I like chuffing of steam locomotives, but this is not bad at all. Sudden increase in speed. Sure where the point is where I can actually start to slow down. Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah, use that for your montage. Alrighty. Oh shit! Holy crap! I didn't realize the speed limit was that close. There we go, back to normal. Whew! We almost went over the speed limit, way over actually. Who am I gonna cab for all that? Oh, bouncy, bouncy. I got 4 stars. Team 4-star. Seriously. 4 stars there. We got our final one once we enter Drexel. And there's the interstate. I think. Anderson. 1 mile. I guess we can keep this going. I thought we were closer to the... What the? Oh. My camera's through a gantry. Off into the distance we go. There's the bridge. That was really a mile? Drexel should be coming up though. Like through this pass here. Should be it's not far. I know that. Not far from where we are currently, so. Guess it is farther than I thought. Oh, nope, there it is. There it is. And the power station in Drexel. This supplies power to the entire rail line. Alright. View for a little bit. I think this chair could spin. Oh, probably not. Go faster. Go fast. Gotta go fast. That was a 4Kids thing, by the way. That gotta go fast for Sonic. It was never like used in any other game or comic or anything. That gotta go fast thing was just, you know, 4Kids being dumb. I mean, honestly, I mean, Sonic X had its moments, don't get me wrong. It was a decent show done by 4Kids. But yeah, it's just the theme song, even though it's catchy, is a little repetitive. And that tends to get annoying real quick. My favorite thing, I've seen it on YouTube, I may link this in the description. It was a some weirdo who reversed the Sonic X Japanese opening. And it was, like, one of the lyrics, if you listen to it backwards, this is all Japanese words, you can actually hear some English words saying, "Sonic, I hate you, sorry." It's like, and of course, this is Sonic X Japanese theme, which is Sonic Drive, backwards, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, I'll try and find it and link it in the description. If it's there, yeah, go ahead and look at it. It's pretty funny. I always love when I go onto YouTube and find these weird videos where people have either reversed songs, like little theme songs of animes and TV shows, or even stupid little songs like the Waffles. Like the Waffles song, like "Do You Like Waffles?" It was like one of the stupidest little things that they've ever done, and then they just reversed it, where it's like it doesn't make sense anymore. And I did it once where I just reversed the entire full-length version of Sonic Drive, and it was just one babbling thing after another. It was hilarious. I mean, probably 100 people have done that. Yeah, I'm 60 now, but I got a mile before I have to hit 30 again. Pretty much useless now. Whoa! A sharp bend there. Oh, sorry. Got a little exhaustion there. Now this can make you sleepy. Again, I'll probably do a review eventually on Trainz New Era and this route separately, because I'm pretty sure they'll probably re-release this as a DLC, this route and its suspensions. But as it stands right now, there's not much I can say that's not been said before, at least from my perspective. On a whole rant about Trainz New Era on my retro play, which I don't think I should have done, actually. At least it kept me talking throughout the entirety of the video, but sometimes you need to keep your rants out of a video. Okay, what the hell is going on here? I have no idea. Somebody cursed and then somebody just went nuts. I don't know what's going on. Approaching Drexel, sir. Bounty, bounty, bounty. Here's a little something. I may play Saints Row 4 or, some of the other Saints Row games for the PC once I get them. Just have a little fun, goofing off videos. Some of the people I watch, I think H2O Delirious and Vanos, go check their channels out. But they do like these little funny goof off videos, and I kind of want to try something like that. And about to finally reach our end, but yeah, something like that. I would love to do that and have a little fun with some games, goof off. But I'm not a Gary's Mod person. I do not like Gary's Mod because there's no point in it. There's no actual storyline. If there's a storyline yet I can goof off, that's fine. Like GTA 5 and Saints Row, I can goof off, but yet still do the missions. I can do them in my own stupid way. And obviously, Saints Row is a little more goofy than GTA, which that was its purpose. It's meant to be an over-the-top GTA. it was always meant to be an over-the-top GTA. Saints Row 1 was a little more serious than its counterparts, but by the time you get to Saints Row 4, you're obviously the President of the United States fighting off an alien invasion. So, I mean, sorry if I spoil anything, but dear God, the game is just a nutshell. A nutcase. I mean, there's very little that makes sense in that game. I mean, oh, shit. Oh, it's hurting here a bit. Yeah, I mean, it's just one after another of these crazy adventures in the Saints Row series, and I think that's probably the best game to goof off in. I mean, I could goof off a little bit in GTA 5, but sorry, I'm just shaking my foot. It's transmitting to the entire table. But yeah, I really think that once I get Saints Row 4, get some of all the DLC that they have for it, it's just gonna be one crazy thing after another. And we're gonna end this about an hour in, because I currently am recording about 57 minutes. And for a lot of people, I don't think they'll be able to sit through that entire. Oh, one of my friends just came online. Maybe I'll eventually have him play around GTA 5 with me, but as of right now, it's not interesting. I mean, as of right now, I just need to play single player, get that out of the way. Apparently, GTA 5 is one of the longest single-player campaigns in the GTA series. In GTA 2, there was not really a storyline. I remember playing... I actually have that, the old GTA 2. And it's so hard to say that when you've known GTA 5 for most of your life here. But it's just... there's no real campaign in GTA 2. GTA 3, there was kind of a first story-centric campaign. GTA 4 made it even more so as a campaign style. And then, of course, GTA 5 was nothing but campaigns. I mean, the multiplayer wasn't enacted until, like, probably a couple days after the game was released. Maybe a week after the game was released. But, yeah. Oh, there we go. We have finished, guys. We have finished. Alrighty, what's our score? That was my high score last time. The high score this time is the same thing. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. So, ending that on a lighter note, like and comment down below. Subscribe if you want more. This is Shadow Steel, signing off, guys. See you guys later.